Gentlemen, thank you for being here. Let's plunge right into our first competitor in the AI and robotics category, Chun Yun, founder and CEO of Geek Plus.
Yong 来自极之家科技。
So my name is Wang Zhuoran. I'm a founder and CEO from Trial. So we are a company with a new technology. A lot of bubbles will occur. So we're thinking, what kind of AI could help us to connect us to the traditional value? So logistics plus robotic solution. That's the combination. Logistics is a large industry. So it depends a lot on the human labor. It's labor intensive. E-commerce development promoted the development of this industry, but the labor cost premium is losing for this industry. That's why the industry is having a lot of pressure. So we need to have the robot as a solution to help this industry. Our solution is very simple. By using AI technology, by using robots, we use them to transport goods. And by using robot technology, we can achieve this people to goods and goods to transport. And of course, we need a software system. And a lot of AI technology is embedded behind it. For example, visual navigation and super sensor, and also the coordination of the system and dispatching of information and retrieving of orders. I will show you a little short video clip. So technological innovation is not easy to achieve, but I think it's even more difficult to revolve an industry. There are a lot of robots solutions being developed, but in order to speed up the reform of this industry and to speed up the education of the market, we need to innovate our business model. We need to transform from a selling of the equipments to the operation to the providing services of the logistic in order to reduce the investment risk of the customers and also to increase the scalability of the industry. And meanwhile, we are trying to help with the standard making in order to achieve a robots sharing economy. That is the highest and effective utilization of the social resources. From a reality to vision, it seems far away, but it is not. So Geek Plus, a company that is dedicated to the intelligent logistics, is leading this transformation. Today, we got the largest single round of fundraising this year, and we have the around 2,000 units being shipped, the robots, and we are also having 30 plus projects in different industries. So our products include different types of AI system or robot system, and now our products is not only in the R&D stage. Our products are providing services to our clients and addressing these logistic headache, especially during the Double 11 festival. So we also enter into the different areas of the plants. So in the future, we're going to send our robots into other areas, including the logistic transport. So with the robots solutions further developed in the logistic as well as supply chain area, there will be very disruptive changes, which will make it very effective.
Yes, thank you. Zhou, I'd like to start with you, please. Please.
like 我很喜欢你这个产品哈，还有在现场解决问题的这样的一个这么酷的感。
Really like your products as well as the solution you provide. You also are the market leading company. But my concern is your clients is of a minority. A very small amount of users will use your products. No. The large amount of using the robots is not possible, so how could you fastly develop? Secondly, it's about your business model. How could you target your minimum amount of users to provide hardware facility, even though you created a lot of value, but how could you benefit from it? Congratulations. Previously, we also followed a lot of robot logistic solution as well as smart navigation robots. We also focus on those projects, but I think you have a very good system. You combine them all, and also you would like to you would like to achieve those very important customers by providing services. So how could you further integrate your system is another issue you need to consider. Thank you. The previous two speakers, two judges' points of views are pretty positive. I agree. 2 points I would like to raise your attention. The first one is user concentration or customer concentration, especially the logistic companies like Prus, these large logistic companies. What kind of relations are you going to have with them? Secondly is data, which is very important to AI, data input, and also to verify your algorithm in order to identify the output. So do you have sufficient data in your industry in order to achieve a certain scale economy, scale effect of the data? I'm not sure. Probably my direct feeling is you don't have sufficient data. That's my second point.
A little bit of time. Go ahead, please.
OK，谢谢各位。
Thank you very much for your comments. To answer your several questions, the first one is the business model. As mentioned that when the industry is transforming, there is a huge headache. How can we promote the transformation of the industry? We need to innovate our business model. So we're not selling the equipment, but also providing a equipment operation service. We are also work on the logistic warehousing as well. So we don't need only the large buyers of our equipment to make revenue. Through our revenue, we can provide services to the medium and smaller sized clients. If we concentrate the small SME or small and medium sized clients, actually we can have a better investment return. So that's the innovation of our business model. Secondly is how can we make our robot system to better integrate with the business scenario? Today, we are not doing logistic robots. It is intelligent or AI-based logistic system. It is a logistic system in nature, and we're spending a lot of resources trying to understand the business model of the clients and then to integrate the technology and their business scenario in order to establish a real logistic system. So remember us. We are working in the most difficult frontline area as an AI company, but we are also having the most opportunity to transform this industry.
I'm very sorry, but thank you so much. Excellent presentation. Thank you. Next up, Zhuoran, founder and CEO of Trio.
大家好，我是三角兽科技 Trio 的 Trio AI 的 CEO 王卓然。三角兽科技呢是一家专注这个自然语言理解和人机对话的人工智能公司。那这个自然语言理解和人机对话这个概念呢，其实我们还有很多名字，比如说刚才panel 的志飞提到的这个 human machine interaction， 或者说我们通俗的讲的叫 chatbot。那其实它做的事呢，就是说我们去真正理解人类的语言背后所说的含义，也是人工智能里最接近人类大脑的这个环节。那我们想要挑战的呢，就是可能是人类大脑的最后一块阵地。那三角兽这个名字呢，来源于我们3个创始人。 那我们三角兽这个核心的团队呢，过去曾经分别和一起从零打造了微软小冰和百度度秘这2款知名的产品。那现在在三角兽呢，我们致力于用最先进的自然语言处理技术，为更多的企业去赋能。其实我们是一家非常年轻的公司，我们到现在有大概1年半左右的历史。那在这个过程中，我们融资4轮，然后已经被评为国家高新技术企业。那跟很多巨头企业呢都有这个深度的合作关系。那有人问这个三角兽一个快速发展的秘诀是什么？其实我认为呢，作为一个 AI 的公司呢，那核心技术呢永远是我们立身之本。那拥有我们这个自然语言理解和人机对话这样的技术呢，我们可以让机器人有情感的陪您聊天儿，可以让它通过多轮对话呢帮你去获取信息、获取服务，那也可以呢去解答你各种问题，还可以把这些技术综合起来去做一个多领域、多功能的这样一个复杂的对话系统。那有了这样人工智能的技术，我们可以用它来做些什么呢？那企业服务这个智能终端和泛娱乐是我们三角兽服务的3大行业。我举例来说，比如说像运营商，比如说像金融企业，像券商，比如中国移动、广发证券都是我们的客户。对这种人力密集型的企业呢，我们可以用我们的这个人机对话技术呢，去把它呼叫中心中的这个人工客服替换成这个自动的客服，极大的减轻人力成本，又提高了用户响应的效率。那对于媒体，那我们可以用这个人机对话技术去精准的获取新闻，去自定义的去通过对话的形式去为您推荐新闻。那不但去增加了这个媒体这些历史文章的一个曝光率，也从后台数据可以看，我们这个新的交互模式呢是有极大的用户粘性。那最活跃的用户每天可以跟我们聊几百轮甚至上千轮。那在智能终端上呢，那最大的市场当然是手机。那在手机上面，我们用我们最先进的自然语言理解技术，可以支持30多个领域的这个语义分析。那您收到一段文本，我可以自动的去理解这个文本的意图，帮助你去快速的处理这个文本，甚至一步的去唤起 App。那此外呢，我们三角兽的这个开放域聊天技术呢，已经接入了近100万台这个智能设备，包括这个智能音箱，包括儿童玩具。同时我们在跟富士康深度合作，围绕着夏普这个白电的生态呢，去打造一套完整的类似于这个亚马逊 Alexa 的这个人机对话的平台。那最后呢，泛娱乐这一块是我们的黑科技的部分。基于我们在这个人机对话这个领域的一些积累，我们有一个独家技术，可以为您定制带有这个风格和人物性格的这样的虚拟机器人。那大家知道，在亚洲其实有一个很强的亚文化，很多人对这个动漫啊、二次元啊、游戏啊或者虚拟偶像啊这种虚拟角色有一定程度的精神依赖。那用我们的 AI 技术可以为这个行业做一次产业的升级，我们可以真正意义打造一个7×24小时为您提供情感陪伴的这样一个虚拟的角色。以上谢谢大家。最后，我们立志做中文领域最好的人机对话系统。谢谢。
Thank you very much. Also, Ray.
我有2个方面的，就是说
I have two points. It is not easy from 科大讯飞. Yes, voice recognition and human-machine dialogue has a lot of functions where you can use them, highlight using them, but it might be competitive to the 讯飞. So my question is, how could you accumulate more scenarios and special language context to compete with these major leaders in China? Secondly, is about the selection of your future directions, and you're targeting the entertainment direction. But my understanding is probably for the corporate level services, you could probably provide or accumulate more scenarios and provide more in-depth services for them. If you could focus on that, probably there will be more potentials for you. Will be good for your market. Okay, I agree. In its essence, how to make friends with time. At the early stage, technology will empowering everybody. People welcome it, but there is a very good commercial value, but with time goes by, you have this human-machine dialogue system instead of only this natural language processing engine. But anyway, it is not sufficient enough. If with time further going by, you're focusing on 3 areas, probably you need to focus or delve into one of those 3 areas. Apart from empowering your clients' companies, you could also establish your own data algorithm as well as a unique scenario analysis. So probably that's the future AI companies have to face.
OK，我呢
I could feel that you have a very good foundation already. And now you will face a selection. You have to select, make a decision. Are you going to be the best engine and to kill all the engines, which is difficult, of course. It depends on whether you have the ability or not. And then everybody will use it. Use your engine, or you have a pretty good engine. On this basis, you found the best application. I believe the areas you mentioned, there might be the most suitable for, application for you. Thank you for your questions. In terms of voice recognition, our difference, we're not in the same stage. In terms of a lot of people are using 科大讯飞 voice recognition, and so a lot of users were using the front end voice recognition of 科大讯飞, but using our semantic analysis ability. And the most revenue comes from the corporate service and the smart services. We have 20 million of contracts this year. Most of them come from this area. So we are also thinking there is a great potential for the consumer market as well as pan entertainment. But today's focus is still the serving the corporate. We're still waiting for the market to further grow in order to develop those 2 areas. And our strategy is to use our algorithm so that our lower-end engineering system team could apply them.
Quickly, thank you very much. See you. In this category, please welcome Zhu Wenlei, Chairman and CTO of Chaitin.
下面由我为大家带来我们的网络安全初创项目。首先呢，我将通
I would like to talk about our company. I would like to show you a short clip so that I will tell you who we are. And this is our Las Vegas competition that we attended. And at the end, we received the second prize. And this is our core team members. And in 2015, it's Black Hat USA. And this is a summit that we attended, and we are the only Chinese company that attended this conference. And we showed our AI technology at this conference, and this is our core value as well. In 2015, and at Geek PWN, we were able to make some breakthrough, and we were able to receive the first prize. And then we were reported. And in 2016, we were the champion of this contest. And 2017, this was Vancouver held, and we were able to break through 3 systems and receive the championship and received $3 million. And you can see we have other contest awards, and it's listed right here. And we can see that we are a top hacker team, and we have received over 2 million RMB. And we have all this technology to provide it to the companies so that they can solve some cybersecurity issues. So what do? And we know that Yahoo was hacked, and a large portion of their data was leaked, And then in the process of that, we saw that many companies, they don't know their security issues, and they don't know they have loopholes, and the hackers can hack into their system. So we can, with our 10 years plus experience, to help them to find out what their problems are before hackers hack into their system. So the next product is an intelligent defense system, and then in this system we are replacing some traditional system, and this is not only fast speed, and this is very efficient, and because you don't have some manual defense system, that's why we can solve this problem, and we are the first company using this intelligent defense. And then the last one is the field cyber threat, and this is a sensor based on deception hotspots, and then if they when hackers come in, if we can detect them on the first place, then we can find some solutions. So these are the three products. This is affect, detect, and protect. And so this is the security as a service. And then let's see our statistics. After 3 years of experiences, we have over 200 customers. They are in financial industries and other industries. And we can see many lighthouse customers, such as big companies in China, and like Bank of China and Huawei. And also iQIYI. All these companies are large companies in Japan. And our revenue has grown in over 300%. And we have reached this target of 25,000 million RMB. And we have all these team members supporting us. Thank you very much. I think this has a long-term value. So my concern is that you have many customers, and what's your price range for your customers, and how can you increase your price for long term? And I think this is a core issue that I'm concerned with, and your brand and your consistency, and you have so many customers. At least you don't feel like you're not very famous yet, but then I think you should work on that. And I think this is a very big market, and I think your team can support it. And I know there's a large, fierce competition in this market too. So. From branding to the product, and I think you need to make some breakthroughs. And I think it's very good. And I think I would like to say that, first of all, Chinese customers, they're not very easy to attack. So how are you going to do how can you make a good product? Because I know you have a very excellent team, but you need to transform some of your products. So, and the second one is not a question, but it's a concern. So at present, you can see that hacking is getting more dynamic, and it's not very traditional anymore. And then we can see many hackers, they are using different ways to hack. And can we find a way to cover it more in a wide range? I really love security. And I think we need to use technology to have security. I think there are many customers with many problems because they're using more data. So I think your design is very unique, and I think you have many customers. That's great. And I know the market is huge. and I can see that some of them they're not having a lot of revenue. So how can you provide service to all these accounts? Can they continue pay you in such a fashion that they can increase their premiums? And most people, every time when they try to sell something, they wanted to sell this security because they might try to compare to the U.S. or. But I think how are you going to solve this problem? And this market might change. Maybe it's not only in China. Can you go to other markets? There are many markets in the world, and I guess Chinese market is not it's not really really the only market. 那我们现在先讲一讲这个价钱吧。Let's talk about price thing first, and then we had 10,000 to 1 million. So we have many customers. For example, transportation bank and Bilibili. In the beginning, we gave them value, and then the first one we gave them the first product, and then later we provided more service. And during the whole process, they trust us, and then they want to support us. So they want us to do a good job. So in the beginning, they were giving us 10,000, and then now it's 1 million. So this is our process of pricing. And then how much is it? What's our product? Our product is very standardized, and I think our product is. We have different expertise, and some customers say, "Oh, can you provide us some with antivirus?" But that's not our strength. So we have different strength in this industry. So for traditional security protection, we know we have many different competition.
Okay, so second to last time. Please take your devices. Press 1 for Geek Plus. Press 2 for Trio, and 3 for Chaitin. While our audience is voting, Ray, I thought I'll ask you for your thoughts on which you would choose if you were voting. Please.
I like the first one.
And why?
Because it's very cool. Yeah. We cannot see before. So, and the product is very clear, and the issue, solve the issue is very clear.
Either of you, an opinion?
Do we have to agree, or can have a different opinion?
I would be pleased if you disagreed. Yeah.
Yeah, I would. I mean, put my trust into trial for the second one. I think, which I mean. Well, it's not, the technology is here and the application is obvious and the demand is actually abundant, and I think for the market success would be one of the best to run out.
Charlie, just say which one you would prefer because I know the answer.
The rest, the third one.
Yeah, okay. I think you know the answer too. So the winner is Chaitin. If you could please stand and have the audience acknowledge you. Congratulations. Terrific. Thank you very much to the judges. We appreciate your hard work as well.